Okay. Hi guys, again, I'm sorry. Let us finish our class. The same thing. We need to finish the part 2, first derivative application, critical point, increasing, decreasing, interval, extreme, maximum, minimum, part 2. In the first part, I discussed how you find the increasing and the decreasing and the maximum and the minimum from the graph of the function and the graph of the first derivative of the function, and I explain it. If you want to understand that, go back to the first part of this class and see. Today I will finish and see how I can find all these concepts when I have the function itself. What I have to do. Let us see what I have. Before we proceed, I need you to, if you have any question, you can text me or send an email. And don't forget, as usual, to like and subscribe. Let us go back to our note. Now, we did this one above x-axis, just okay. Now, steps to find all the above concept, I mean here, increasing, decreasing, maximum, critical point. From where? What you need to do? You have to find the first derivative, which is you should be able at this level, in this topic, which is calculus 1. Find the roots, zeros of the first derivative. How you find it? You make f prime of x equals 0 and you solve it. Draw the root in the number line. Between the roots and to the left and right side of the root, choose a test values. Any x value will be good. Any x value will be what? Great. We have no obligation which value you're going to choose. Plug this value in the first derivative. If the result is negative, then the function increasing on that side. If the result is positive, then f of x, the other way, if this is positive, okay, and this is negative. If the result is negative, okay, then decreasing. The roots, the zeros, which is of the first derivative f primes, are our extreme and maximum point and the critical point, and also critical point. Plug them back in the main function f of x to find the maximum and the minimum values. Now, example, let me just discuss it. Now, for the function below, find the critical point, increasing, decreasing, interval, extreme and maximum and minimum point. What my function? y equal 2x, right? Y equal f of x equal y equal 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12x plus 5. Let me just find what now? F prime of x. That's what I need to find the derivative, right? Okay. Let me equal. What? Yeah, together. What the derivative of 2x cubed? You multiply 3 times 2, 6, right? Then x to the second power. To the second what? Power. Then this is 3 becomes what? 2. We multiply 3 times 2, 6, right? Now the second one, what you have to do? Minus, plus I mean, 2 times 3, 6, x, right? Then minus 12, and the derivative of this guy 0. The derivative of this guy is what? 0. Derivative of negative 12x is negative 12. The derivative of 2x cubed, 2 times 3, 6, and 3 minus 1 is 2. You see that? 3 times 2, 6, okay. Now, and here, 2 times 3, 6. Now, we're done with the first step, find the first derivative. What's the second step? Find all the root. How we find it? We're going to take this guy from here, copy, and we're going to make it Ctrl V, right? We're going to make this guy what? 0. Right? That's what we said. Now 0. How are we going to solve this basic algebra? The first step, you're going to divide all this by what? You see this one here? You have two ways. Okay, I can take this one to solve it. Copy. I can take 6 as GCF here. You see the 6? between this and this and this. All these guys have the same just, and 6 is here. And we can take the 6 out, and here we have this disappear, and this becomes only 2. And we close our. Now what we have, 0 equal to 6 times x squared plus x minus 2, right? Now, since 6 does not equal to 0, what left equal to 0? Then equal this guy only equal to 0, which is equal to equal to 0. Now you have to factor this from basic algebra. You take this one, right? You open 2 parentheses. You factor this. This is going to be x and x and x. X and x. Now I need 2 numbers. If I multiply them -2, if I add them, here there's a number 1. Here there's a number 1 here, right guys? The coefficient here, I'm writing it in black. But we don't have to write it, which is 1. Now we need 2 numbers. If you don't know factoring, multiply to -2, add up to 1. What these 2 numbers? Wow, plus 2 and minus 1. And minus 1. I'm reviewing with you algebra, right? You like this, right? Now solve these 2, which is easy to solve. Either x, right? Equal 0, or x minus 1 equals 0. X minus 1 equals 0. And this gives you 2 answers for x. X equal -2. When you move the 2 from this side to that side, then no more 2 here. X equal -2, which is the first value I need. Or everyone can tell me, right? Or x equal to 1. Right, guys? 1. Then I have from this x equal -2. Then I'm ready for the third step. I found the 2 roots, which is my critical values. What my critical values? Critical values. You can use this. You have to use this type of sets. -1, -2, and 1. -2, comma 1. I have 2 critical values. -2x, right? X equal, if you want, x equal -2 and 1. These is my critical values. Okay, we're done with the first, second, find the roots. Now what we have to draw the roots in the number line. I need a number line. Look now. Remember my derivative, I'm going to take my derivative from here. I need this, but I need it in this format. which is better for me to plug, right? I'm gonna take this guy here, put it here. I need it now. I need it. I'm gonna name it f prime of x. Then my f prime of x. Why? I need the number line. I have the tools. Let me just go to my board and show you what I have to do. Then I'm gonna draw the number line here.